What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, here with another installment of T3 Off the Cuff, your one-stop shop for daily horology news. Except today we're not talking about news in the watch world. I'm actually giving you a list. That's right. Can we build a well-rounded, versatile watch collection with some interesting, fun, functional watches for less than $1,000 total? I say yes, we can. Quite easily, because I've made a list of 5 watches you can get for under $200 a pop. But before we get into it, you already know what to do. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And hit the bell icon so you get notified every time we upload. And we upload a whole lot on this channel pretty much once a day. So, yeah, don't miss out. Also, become a channel member. What are you waiting for? All right, guys, let's jump into it. I'm going to go ahead and tell the time. It is 1:33 p.m. Let's get down to business. Now, the watch I'm wearing right now could be on the list because I truly do think every watch collection should have a G-Shock, and this is a G-Shock DW6900 module. This is the Neo Tokyo, one of my favorite G-Shocks of all time. But I actually didn't add a G-Shock to today's list because I felt like that was too easy. Right, most G-Shocks come in under $100 or right around that $100 mark. But like this one was 99 bucks. But that was too easy. So I actually didn't do any digital watches in today's list. But we're going to be building a very nice functional watch collection. So let's take a look. The first one right now will ship to your house from Walmart. 186 bucks and some change in Orient Kamasu. This is the black coated one with some very nice gold tones. Just a really functional. You know, I've had a relationship with Orient. It was very hot and heavy. No, I'm just kidding. They were a sponsor of this channel for a while. Love Orient. Orient's owned by Seiko Epson Corporation. We all know that. Orient is essentially giving us watches that Seiko used to offer us at a very, very affordable price range. Great lume on the Kamasu, very decent fit and finishing for what you get. Smooth crown. You're getting a 200-meter water resistance rating. This is an actual dive watch, not just a dive style watch like the dastardly bastardized Seiko 5KX. Just a great watch. I've reviewed numerous Kamasus. I think 2 different Kamasus on my channel and a slew of other Orient sports watches and dress watches. But yeah, first watch, you know, every watch collection needs a dive watch. You're going to get in the wet stuff. You're going to go to the beach. You're going to, you know, swim in the pool, whatever. This is a rough and tumble watch that you can use in your watch collection. Again, for under 200 bucks. No brainer, if you ask me. But what about some complication? Because we do want to throw some complications in here. Well, that's where we go to Timex. The Timex Q 40mm chronograph. And there's 2 to choose from. You can either get the Panda or reverse Panda. This is kind of an off-white dial. I'm going to actually make myself smaller here so you can see the watch a little better. Ooh, we got some nice dynamic footage. Thank you, Timex. Nice profile. This is quartz. Really nice watch. The only thing that I could say that I don't like is the offset date window, but I can overlook that because this is very affordable. 199 bucks for a very modern built vintagey watch. And there's a bunch of reasons that I like that one aspect. I mean, you have the aesthetic and the beauty and elegance of a vintage watch design, but the you know, security and confidence of a modern built watch. So you wouldn't really have to baby this. 50-meter water resistance rating. Just a very nice watch with a chronograph complication. So in your affordable watch collection, you can have a chronograph. Next up, what about for like a dressy occasion? Well, look no further than the Seiko SUP 880. SUP 880. This is 250 Canadian dollars. That's just under 190 bucks, US bucks. So for 190 US bucks, essentially, you can have a solar powered, essentially Cartier tank homage, beautiful watch. One of my favorite affordable dress watches ever because of how cool it is. It's solar powered. You literally do not have to baby this. Well under $200. looks pretty much exactly like a Cartier tank, right? Like I'm not going to beat around the bush here. It's a Cartier tank homage. And it's just beautiful with the Romans, functional, very affordable, elegant. But what about something else that looks a little bit less conventional than this watch? Let's say you want like an everyday watch, but can look dressy at times and also interesting, not just some typical, rectangular tank. Well, we're going to go back to Orient because this Bambino is not your grandma's Bambino, all right? This ain't your grandma's Bambino. The RN AK0703E, this is the Orient Bambino display case back with a really, really cool, essentially Orient Defender dial and display, right? You have a 24-hour, let's pick one and stick with it. You have a 24-hour dial and a month and a date. This is an in-house movement, automatic. I don't really have to tell you much more about Orient. They make incredible watches. On Amazon right now, you can get it for $185 and 5 cents. 40-hour power reserve. Let's see if there's any more specifications. 40.5 millimeter diameter, 12.6 millimeters thick, 21 millimeter strap. That's the only part that I really don't like. I wish it was either 22 or 20. 21, I mean, you can still find 21. Can you do something for me? Can you talk to the op for me? 21. I don't even know the lyrics, but yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I did any of that, but yeah, 3 meter. It says 3 meter water resistance rating. I think they meant 30, but you should treat it like it's 3 meters. You should treat it like a piece of paper. Don't get this watch wet. This is not an Orient Defender. This is a more complicated Bambino. Love to see them branch out and do this. And okay, so we have your everyday watch we have your dedicated dress watch. We have a cool, complicated watch. Again, chronograph complication with a date. And then we have your diver. What about a field watch? If we're building a well-rounded collection, why not have a freaking field watch? Vair S5 calendar field, 40 millimeter. This is also quartz. I've reviewed a couple Vair watches, and I'm impressed. This has a 100-meter water resistance rating. Actually, some pretty good lume. I remember reviewing this. I think I actually reviewed this exact one. Good lume, date complication. This one has a color-matched date wheel, 40 millimeter case. It's funny how they do this. They can upsell you. It's like an a la carte thing with the strap. 40 millimeters, 48 millimeter lug to lug, 20 millimeter lug width. Even measures the crown. Interesting. Only 9.4 millimeters thick. That's pretty cool. 20 I said 20 millimeter thick. I meant 20 millimeter lug width. Man, whatever. So you get a field watch. You get kind of an everyday, versatile, dressy piece if you want it. You have a dedicated dress watch. You have a watch with, sporty with a complication, and then you have a dedicated sports watch. I guess to supplement this would be a G-Shock. But then you might be going, just around that $1,000 mark. But to keep it under $1,000, I would stay with these. Each one is under $200 a pop. Kind of a no-brainer. Let me know what you think, and then in the comment section below, make your own watch collection, at least 5 watches for under $1,000. I want to see what you guys pick, and I will respond to you in the comment section below. All right, guys, I will see you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Oh, yeah, baby.